Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to the channel. This is Asnointia here. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. And for those of you who are new, welcome. So this is a general love reading, and I'll be looking into the feelings and emotions of the person that you're connecting with on a romantic level. What it is that they are feeling and thinking towards you currently. Some of you may have been in a relationship with this person in the past. It could also be current. Others of you, this could be a situationship. For those of you who are new, my method of reading is just slightly different. I have the ability of channeling through my higher intuitive self to get the answers that I need. So I do not channel through any spirit guides. I never have. I have certain reasons for that. At the end of this reading, I do channel Archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and Uriel to provide you with some advice based on what comes up today. All right. So you do have here 3 cards that are a little bit on the dark side. We have here Order, which I call Order and Chaos. Then we have Wild Woman and Boundaries. First card's the strongest. I can't speak. First card's the strongest. Awakening. Then we have Nourishment, followed by Love, Order, Synthesis, Wild Woman, Mothering, Boundaries. And then we have Ecstasy under the bottom of the deck, the overall arching theme. I'm going to express to you what it is that your person of interest is feeling towards you currently. My dear Scorpio, in this connection, for me, things have changed now. I no longer look at you the same way that I used to. Now I see things from your perspective. I have put myself into your shoes, and I see things now through your lens. Before I didn't, nor did I appreciate it, but now I do. And now I see what you have gone through. I see what I have put you through, and I don't really like what I see. In you, I have discovered that you are this person who can fulfill me in every way, emotionally, spiritually, and physically. No matter what kind of mood I'm in, what attitude I have, there's always something about you that'll calm me down. I also feel that in this connection, there's this sense of unconditional love. This love that exists, it is pure, it is sacred, it's true. It's unconditional. The feeling that I have is that of freshness, being alive, thriving. Right now, I'm at a crossroads. But the problem is, I don't know which way to go. Do I go forwards, backwards, left, or right? There's so many clouds around me. Thick fog. And it obstructs my view. I'm unable to see which road to take. One of these roads leads to you. But I'm afraid I might make a mistake because I can't see it properly. There is no clarity in this connection for me. There is a lack of understanding in this connection for me. There's certain things that I'm confused about. It just doesn't make sense. And that's the reason why I don't make a choice. One day when the fog lifts, then I will be able to move forward and make a choice. make things happen. A long time ago, there was peace and harmony in this connection. I felt that things were going well. But then things changed. Now there's a lack of peace and harmony. And a part of my heart wants to just simply open up to you about certain things that I've hidden in the shadows of this forest. Deep secrets, dark secrets, desires, fears. I want to open up to you now, and I want to talk to you. But it is difficult for me to do this because I have not been so truthful to you in the past. I know that the way I have behaved was not the right way. There is a right, there is a wrong, and everything that I was doing was wrong when it came to communicating and talking and relaying information. I have spoken paragraphs, pages and pages. But everything that I've done, all that I've said, all that I've done, now I feel that it was all just, it was phony. It was not real. I have given you information, but I have taken out a few things. Some words here and there, sentences here and there. What you don't know won't hurt you. But by not telling you the full truth, does that mean that I'm lying? Now in this connection, there is this sense of deceit, deception, suspicion. And it all stems from the information that I have been sharing with you, or the lack of information that I have shared. In you, I have found someone who is so wonderful. You have this nurturing quality, caring, protecting, loving. There's this unconditional love that you have. And I know it and I feel it. How could I have lied to somebody that is so pure? This is the reason why, because I'm unable to make a decision, why I've put up my boundaries. I've put up my boundaries and I am afraid to move forward because I don't know what to do. If I knew what steps to take next, I would not be putting up my boundaries. But I put up these boundaries because I really don't know what to do next. I don't know how to approach it. I don't know what to say. And I don't know what decision to make. Because for me, there's a lack of understanding. There's certain things that I need to know about myself, about the situation, about this connection, about the things that I've done, and why do I do the things that I do. I'm unsure. And I can't make a confident decision. It's not happening. Overall, I feel a spiritual connection with you as well. It's not just my body, but my spirit, my soul feels happy. So happy when I think of you. So happy when I'm with you. And yet, there was a lack of truth, which has created this lack of faith in this connection. For now, I have come to the realization that you are someone who is very unique. You are what I would call the perfect partner. And I want to make things better. But I just don't know how. All right. Scorpio. So we do have a situation here where certain words were spoken, and this person may not have told you the entire truth. Maybe they were hiding things. Sometimes we have white lies. But people even say a white lie is still a lie, right? Your person of interest genuinely has love for you here. Genuinely. And it's very rare to see this card, love and mothering, right next to each other, one on top of the other. Because this also, to me, I interpret this as unconditional love. And this also is unconditional love. Both cards you got here. This person does have that type of love for you. It's just that the way they approach life, the way they talk to you, everything just kind of comes out wrong. It doesn't come out right. And we know when we are with somebody that deep down they're good people. We know this. You probably realize this. You know this about your person of interest, which is probably why you're here. You know that deep down they're good people, but sometimes the way they act on the outside is so different. And that's what's happening here. The good news is that this person does have true love for you. This is like real love. And we have here the nourishment card, which is really nice because this talks to me about fulfillment on 3 levels, spiritual, emotionally, and physically. So that's really nice. However, because of what has happened, this person has put up boundaries. So it could be that some of you might resonate with this, that there are boundaries between the both of you. And part of the reason is this person's really confused. They're not able to make that choice. They're not able to make that decision yet. All right. Let's have a look at the Lover's Path Tarot. So with this deck, I look into a little bit in the past. So I go into the past a little bit to see what may have happened that caused this problem in this connection in the first place. So what happened where this beautiful, wonderful connection, everything was going great, and all of a sudden things just started to go downhill. Things didn't work out. What was the reason? These cards I read in the reverse. Also, this is for those of you that may have not had any closure. This is somebody who may have ghosted you. This is a situation where they may be breadcrumbing you and they just kind of faded. So you don't really know where the situation lies. Are you together? Are you not? Are they coming back? What's going on? This will give you a better understanding as to what was on their mind back then. 7 of Arrows, and we have the 3 of Cups. Their feelings and emotions are not limited to just these 2. They may have more reasons for what they did. However, these are the top 2. 7 of Arrows and the 3 of Cups. Let's have a look. Okay. Defense, caution, and self-protection. Those are the key words that are meant for this particular card here. This person at some point in time was feeling vulnerable, but they didn't want to feel vulnerable. There was an inability to defend themselves in a difficult situation, what they thought was difficult. There was the need for caution and examination regarding this relationship. Now, why was there caution? Why was that needed? Paranoia. In the reverse, it talks about paranoia. They're paranoid. They were feeling defensive. They were feeling guilty. And they were denying the need for any sort of protection. They made a mistake, Scorpio, and they wanted to make things better, but they couldn't see any way out of what they did. I'm seeing in my mind's eye a maze. I'm at a bird's eye view right now, and I see the ground is gray. The maze itself, it's like evening time actually, probably like 6, 7 when the sun is, just after the sun has set and everything's a bit blue. And the maze that I'm seeing, it's like dark green, but the ground is gray. It's in the evening, and this person's just kind of going around, but they're lost. They're lost. They've fallen into this maze, and they can't find their way out. Metaphorically, I guess, this is what this means, that we get ourselves stuck in situations, and we can't find a way out. There is a way out. You see, a maze, there is a way out, but they can't find the way out. And that's something that happened here. They were paranoid, and they were feeling defensive and even feeling guilty for the things that they had done, but they were denying the need for protection. No, I can do it myself. I can do everything myself. I don't need anybody. Why were they paranoid? Typically, if somebody's paranoid and if they're feeling defensive and guilty, it's because they know that they've done something that was not right. Remember, you had the wild woman card, right? That talks to me. I interpret that card as someone who's lying, somebody who's not telling the truth, maybe half a truth, but not the full truth. And so somebody here found out the truth, and somebody started to feel guilty. Somebody started to become defensive, and then somebody just became paranoid. Here we have the Three of Cups. They just didn't want you to find out the full truth. Three of Cups. Here we have overindulgence and procrastination. The card suggests that it's time to get back to work. Here it also talks about a celebration involving women, or I would say the feminine qualities of a person. So this could also be men that have feminine qualities. Now, celebration here, it talks about overindulging. It's in a negative way, right? So we're talking about the reverse. This person could have been hanging out with other people. They could have been meeting other people. They could have been having a good time, drinking even, because we have cups here. Celebration, drinking, having fun, parties, late night parties. Something happened where this individual did something like this, or it was part of their lifestyle, and it didn't very much gel with you. Usually what happens is, typically, I mean, in my life, that's never happened. I only wish it did. My life is so sheltered and boring. What happens is when people, when they're young, right, they hang out, they have fun. Typically, this is the average person. And they drink, they have fun, they go to clubs, they enjoy life. But then once they're older, they've been there, done that. They don't want that anymore. They want to settle down. You see, the issue here is that somebody in this relationship wanted to move forward in a mature way. Commitment, I'm seeing the word commitment. Refined. Okay, I'm seeing the word refined. So this person you may have been more refined. Okay, you're wiser now. I'm seeing wisdom. However, this person, they were not. They were still in that mindset. There's some people that just never grow up because that's their lifestyle. That's what they thrive on. That's what they've always known. And so they are comfortable with it. That's what this person was all about. And for an individual like this to change their lifestyle, there's fear, right? They don't know anything that's different because this is what they've always done. So there's some people out there that are like this. Even if you think, okay, we're both mature, we're going to move on now, they might not, because for them, that is just the way they are. That's their lifestyle. They've always been like that. I know somebody personally, and this person, he's very filthy rich. He's rich, very rich. So he has a completely different lifestyle from the time he was young. And he's in his 50s, so he looks for women that are in their 40s, maybe even 30s, sometimes even 20s. Now, the ones that are in the 30s and 40s, those women are more established. They know what they want. They know what they don't want. So sometimes it doesn't work out. They want stability. But this person already has his own group of friends, his own circle, his own lifestyle. It is very difficult to change somebody's perspective, to change their ways. It does not happen. Something happened in this connection where this person had a different lifestyle and you had a different lifestyle, but your plans were also different. And it just didn't work out between the both of you. That's what I'm seeing here. And it could be, very different variations. It doesn't have to be the exact same thing. But this scenario reminds me of that person that I know. The girl that I knew, she actually called him a frat boy. So this is how bad it was. I had to look up what frat boy meant. I didn't even know that. So you could see how sheltered I was in my life. Good God. Here you go. Sometimes it's okay being sheltered. Sometimes I just I wish I lived my life a little differently. But then I wouldn't be who I am today. I know. All right, guys. We have here the Beginner's Tarot. Wow. Oh my goodness. Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups. We're on a roll here. So these are any actions, any plans, any intentions that your person of interest has towards you. We have here the Wheel of Fortune. Fate and Destiny. Ooh, Seven of Swords. Oh dear Lord. Dun dun dun. This just became a third-party situation. Holy smokes. Is it ever, guys? You got the Lovers card right there. Oh my God, if you get the Lovers and the Seven of Swords, somebody here is cheating on somebody. Oh, that's why. That's why you had... Okay, somebody here might be in love with two people. Okay, your person of interest might be in love with two people. Or there's always the case where they may love somebody, but they're in love with somebody else. Okay, I'm not taking anybody's side. I'm just telling you the facts. This is what's going on here. These cards are very nice. They're pretty, they're great, but we do have a little bit of a shadow side here where there's something's going on behind the scenes that's not supposed to be going on. Ace of Wands. This person wants to have a passionate new beginning with you. This is a very passionate, intimate card. So yes, they want to be with you intimately. There's a lot of lust. There's a lot of passion. And where does this come from? It comes from the love that they have for you, because you have that right here, right next to it. My God, you got the Ace of Wands, you got the Ace of Cups. This person is completely head over heels in love with you. There may be a sense of forgiveness. Please forgive me. Oh, that old song. Bryan Adams. Please forgive me. I know not what I do. Please forgive me. I can't stop loving you. That's a beautiful song. All right. Let's move on from that. Here we have the Ace of Cups. This talks to me about how this individual is going to reach out to you, not only passionately, but also they're going to confess. They're going to talk to you about something, how they feel about you and what they want to, how they see this relationship moving forward. They have a lot of faith in fate and destiny. What I'm getting here is that they think that you came into their life for a particular reason. Because you had the awakening card, this could also be a spiritual awakening for them, because you had ecstasy right above it. Your awakening card, I believe, was here. Ecstasy was right there. So it truly does, the way the cards work for me, sometimes it's like a grid. So I do see them having the spiritual awakening, realizing that you are that special person. Where have you been all my life? They feel this. So yes, they are hoping, praying, waiting. They're not taking any action here. This is just them thinking, contemplating life. Thinking that, you know what, if Scorpio came into my life, there must be a reason for it. It's not by chance. It was supposed to be. It was meant to be. But then we have the Seven of Swords. In this connection, guys, something is happening behind the scenes where it could be called forbidden love. Okay? And I would say love because I see the Ace of Cups here. So this is a connection now that's not supposed to actually happen traditionally or out in the open. Maybe you guys are working for the same company. It's not allowed. It's in their clause, in their contract or something like that. You guys could maybe be literally having an affair. Maybe this is an affair. Maybe you have 3 people in this relationship, 4 people in this relationship. That could be the case. Now, If it's not that, it could also mean that this individual is not able to give you the time, energy, and effort because their efforts are being put into something else or into someone else. A sick loved one, somebody who needs to go back to university to study in order to get that particular job, somebody that has to move far away, somebody that has to take care of kids on the weekend so they can't give you that time. So it could be anything that takes their time, energy, and effort away from you. That is also considered a third-party situation. Now, what's interesting here is still they go against that particular issue that they're dealing with. So they're going against it. Even if they are doing something with someone else, even if they have a chore or responsibility, they'll still try to do something where they're not supposed to be with you, but they're going to try it. It's a complicated situation because you remember you had the order card, order and chaos. There's this confusion, right? And at this point, it seems like the clouds they've dissipated. The fog is gone. Fog is lifted. So this person is now they're more clear. They can make that decision. However, the issue with this is that the decision that they make is not 100% healthy. So Scorpio, beware. Just be careful. Is there love? Yes, there is. Is there passion? Yes, there is. Does this person want to be with you? Yes, they do. Is it safe to be with you? It might be a little tricky. So just be careful. All right, let's see what the angels have to say about this one. Just going to do a quick prayer. Be assertive. First card is the strongest. That's up to you. Okay, so we do have here one of my choice cards. So this is when we actually make a choice. And we do have the ability of making choices. We're not just stuck with this one person. Consider yourself on the tree of realities. Okay, multiple timelines. Stories that are written for you by the celestial beings, by God, directed by God. And you are the squirrel. You're a squirrel, and you jump from one branch to the other. That is this right here. You don't have to stick to one branch. You can jump from one branch to the other, and your life story is still continuing and still written over there too. So you don't have to be afraid of leaving this person or for you making the right decision. The right decision could be just to move on. You got a big no here, guys. No with an exclamation mark. All right. Yeah, there's certain things in this connection that there has to be an equal give and take. It can't be one-sided anymore. Not one-sided. We have here be assertive. So it's important they're saying here too, and this is from Archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and Uriel. They're saying to be assertive. Let them know what they're comfortable with, what you're comfortable with, not they. Let them know what you are comfortable with and not comfortable with in regards to your healthy boundaries, what you feel about this connection, how you feel, because it's a little uncomfortable, I'm seeing, for some of you. It's a very complicated situation, so you really want to express yourself to this person and let them know, I'm okay with this, but I'm not okay with that. And that's the genuine you. You need to show your genuine, authentic self. Here we have also, it's up to you. If you want, within the next few weeks or months, you can move forward in this connection successfully. If you want, you can do that. They are telling you here there's no need to worry, and do listen to your intuition, because The angels, God, the divine, celestial beings will be messaging you. Messaging you. Yeah, okay. Messaging you in the brain, okay, in your mind. You may get instinctive words, messages. You may see something on a billboard. You may hear a song and it'll just make sense to you. But there's certain messages that come through, and it's important for you to actually listen to your own intuition. That is your higher self telling you, the body / the spirit, that this is the way things are going to be, and this is the way they should be. Your soul is much more older and wiser than you are. So listen to it. Here we do have success will happen. For some of you, no, it won't. And that's why we have here, it's up to you. Those of you that don't want this to work out, you don't want it. You don't want to move forward with this because there's been too many lies, deceit. Too many people in this relationship are getting hurt. And so no, you don't want to move forward with this. So those of you that don't, still, you need to let this person know. You need to be assertive. Whatever's going to happen is going to happen within the next few weeks or months. They don't want you to worry about it. They want you to listen to your intuition. There's still going to be success, even if you jump from one branch to the other. We have here no. There's something in this connection where you need to put your foot down, and the word is going to be no. Okay? The overall arching theme here is huge. This is improving health. Okay? Health is wealth, health is happiness. You don't have health, you got nothing. Seriously. They want you to prioritize your health. We don't look at this, we don't think about this when we're in love, but it does drain us. And this connection, this situation has truly drained you. Not all of you, but some of you. For those of you that are resonating with this, you'll understand this. For those of you that are not, probably the rest of the reading was meant for you and not this part. Improving health, there is a part of you in your life here. We have spiritually, emotionally, physically that's going to improve. But you need to have that improvement and then have a change in your situation. You can't go back to the same situation, otherwise you will get sick again or ill again. So there's a change here that's needed. For some of you, you might want to just have a look on my website, www.asnointia.com. I do have something called a chakra checkup package. I can check your chakras from far away. I have the ability of looking into your home, which is kind of creepy, but I see negative energies if they're in your home, around your aura, as well as inside of your body, which is your chakra centers. I teach you how to get rid of those things. And the majority of the time, people feel better. And the negative energy leaves their home. You have that package for the rest of your life. So I would recommend that if some of you feel there's too much is going on all at once and you've not been feeling emotionally, spiritually well, this type of package actually helps. That's why I created it. Guys, that's all. Let me know in the comments below if any of this has resonated. It's quite interesting because we do have a sneaky part to this connection, but then we also have words that were spoken that may have not been so truthful. So, yeah, somebody here is not 100% truthful. So you're going to have to be a little careful. Even if there is love, even if there is passion. All right. You all take care, stay safe, and I hope to see you guys again. Bye now.